Good morning, everyone. This is the explanation video of chapter 11 for the 8th standard, and this chapter is about cloud computing. And here is the meaning of this, or the introduction of this. So, firstly, let me tell you what is meaning of a cloud. Cloud means a computer, that is a server computer, and a server computer is a computer with which you can access the services with the help of an internet connection. So actually, whenever you are using some services online, and the services are actually provided by a computer, that is called a server computer, and the computer which you are using to connect to the server, that is called a client computer. So client and server architecture, or this model, is used when we are accessing some services on the server, or when you are accessing some resources on the server. So this chapter is about the cloud computing. So the computing or the services which you are getting from the cloud. Cloud means a server computer. So we will discuss about this in this chapter. So here introduction is given. Suppose you want to set up some IT company, and for setting up IT company you need office space, hardware like computer and services you need, softwares you need, and 24 hours supply of electricity you need, and a cooling system you need, IT experts you need, and more infrastructure you need for that company. So for this you need a lot of capital expense, so large budget must be there. And if in future the need increase, or if the work increases, then you need more space, more computer, more server, more software. So it means a lot, a large capital expense you need for the next time. So in order to eliminate all these worries regarding the capital expense and all the topics which I told, you can use the cloud computing. So here we have the meaning of cloud computing. Cloud computing is a technology that provides sources and services over the internet. So you can access the resources or the services that you can hire from the cloud or from the server. Uh, they are called cloud computing. So resources means, for example, email messages, need schedules, music, photo, videos, game, website, programs, web apps, servers, storage, and more. And services include accessing the software files online, and instead of accessing these resources services locally on your computer, you can access them on the cloud. So actually all these services and sources, they are on the cloud, and you are just using from your own device with the help of internet. That is called cloud computing. So some of the services or resources may be free and some are paid, and if you are using the paid services, then you have to pay only for the service that you are using. So as a result, you need not make the large investment for the equipment or for the staff to support it. So here are a variety of reasons that why we use the cloud computing. First is accessibility. So it means your data and application will be available worldwide. You can access the data and services on the cloud with the help of an internet connection. Then cost saving. So cloud computing is very much cost saving, as you do not need high-end softwares and hardwares for the cloud computing, as they are already available, they are ready made, and you can just use them online. Third is the space saving. So you need not need space for the server and hardware for the cloud computing. Then scalability is there. If the need arises in future to increase or decrease the computing requirement, that you can do very easily. So due to these four reasons, you may choose cloud computing for your company. So here we have the uses of cloud computing. So cloud computing is a place where you can access all the app services and where your data can be stored securely. So following are the capabilities of cloud computing. First, you can store and access document, photo, videos, and other media online. Second, you can use the software programs and web apps like email, Gmail, etc. Then you can share the idea content with other peoples with the help of social networks. Then you can create the new apps and services using cloud computing. Then you can host websites. Suppose you want a website for your business, and you need a server for that, you need a website for that, or okay, and everything should be established before running the website. And with the help of cloud computing you can host websites online. And even if you are having a blog is a web page where the information you can publish regarding the products of your company, etc., that you can also host with the help of cloud computing. Here is the service provider. So service provider is a company that provides services to the user. For example, there are many service provider. For example, AWS is Amazon Web Service, Google is there, IBM, Microsoft, they all are the service provider. So cloud services are actually provided by an organization or company. That company is called service provider. So here you have the example of Google Docs is there, Google Drive is there. So Google Drive give you the online storage up to 15 GB free of cost, and Google Docs is a online app for creating the Google document online. So these are also services of cloud computing. Here we have the characteristics of the cloud computing. So the first characteristics of cloud computing is on demand self-service. So cloud services are based on you. Whenever you need, you can turn them on, and if you do not need cloud services, you can turn them off. And it is service. It means whenever you need, you can use the service with the help of just online web page or web-based self service portal is there, and from there you can get the services without the interaction of any human being. So just you need a cloud app, or just you need a web browser just to start login and start working. Then we have the elasticity. Elasticity means flexibility. So if you need more performance or more resources for your business, you can increase the cloud computing resources and services. And if you do not need, or if you need less services from the cloud computer, then you can also limit it in the cloud computing. So it will give you the benefit. You need not to pay more for the services every time. So as much services you will use, you have to pay only for that part. Here is the pay per use. So this is the same thing again. Whatever source or whatever workload you will use, you have to pay only for that. And next you have the resource pooling. So resource pooling is also very important feature of the cloud computing. With the help of resource pooling, the cloud providers, they can pool the IT resources for the multiple cloud consumers. So with the help of this, they will be able to host, or they will be able to access the services at the same time, at the same location, or at any location, or at any time. Then we have the types of clouds. So we have basically four types of cloud. One is called private cloud. So private cloud is the proprietary architecture which is organized, or which is subscribed by one organization only. It provide the services to the users within the organization. So a firewall is also there that protect the private network or private cloud from the outside access. Then is the public cloud. Public cloud is not proprietary of any organization, and all the services are provided by the organization to any organization or individual. Then you have the hybrid cloud. So hybrid cloud is the combination of public and private cloud. So it is the it allow all the internet users to access the from the desktop. It is the combination of public and private cloud. So in the hybrid cloud, the services are offered to limited and well-defined number of parties. So parties are limited means the individuals or the companies to whom the services are given, they are limited and they are well known. Okay. Then we have the community cloud. So community cloud, it provides the services to a large group of organizations and communities that have same or common interests. So these are the four types of clouds. Then we have the services of cloud computing. So the services are based on pay as you go model. It means whatever workload or whatever services you will use, you have to pay only for that. So here we have the services. The first service is infrastructure as a service, IaaS. So IaaS provides infrastructure like server, storage, network, operating system over the internet, and the model is same pay as you go. So with the help of this, it is very flexible. You can increase the storage, processing power, bandwidth as per your need. And if you do not need the same type of workload, you can also reduce the workload. Then we have the software as a service, SaaS. So software as a service means delivering the software application over the internet. So on the subscription basis, you can deliver the softwares, and users can connect to the application with the help of internet or web browser using their mobile phone, tablet or computer. Then we have the platform as a service, PaaS. So it provides a cloud platform. Okay, so this is for the developers. Developer means the programmer who develops some type of application, website, etc., and they need special software to create the application, to test them, to run their programs without having to purchase the hardware or additional software. So online they can do this. That is called platform as a service. Then here we have the advantages of cloud computing. First one is it is cost efficient method to use, maintain and upgrade. So you need not to spend any capital expenditure for buying the hardware or software. Second is it allow user to get unlimited storage capacity for storing the information. And third is it allow user to access file over the internet from any device, from any location. Then you can access your files with the help of internet, and then you can make the data backup easily with the help of cloud computing, and it is very less expensive. Then is time critical data that you can send to the employees from the main office without any delay. And then you have last one is it provide up to date version of software as well as upgrade to the server and computing processing power. So whatever you will use on the cloud computer, that is up to date. So you will get the latest version of softwares, operating systems from the cloud computer. So here we have the first, that is the Google Docs. It is also a cloud computing service. So with the help of Google Docs, you can create the Google documents online. So this is the online suite for creating and editing and sharing the Google documents. And three types of documents you can create here. For example, Word files you can create, that is called a document. Excel file you can create with the help of spreadsheet, and PowerPoint files you can create with the help of a presentation option in the Google Docs. Here we have the advantages of Google Docs. So first one is Google Docs is free. You need not to pay anything, you need not to install any application in the computer, and you can do it with the help of just a web browser. Second is you can access the application document wherever we have access to the internet. So just you need an internet for accessing these. Then is there is no capability issue. Everyone can use the same version of Google Docs. So whether you are using it on the computer or you are using it on any smartphone, so that is no problem, no compatibility issue will be there. Then you have the document are stored online. There is no need to carry any media with us, like when you are traveling somewhere, you need not to carry the USB drives or disks, because every document is there online. You can share, you can access it online. Then your data is very much secure and very much protected in the Google Docs. So how to start the Google documents? Just you need to open the web browser, then click on the sign in button. Just type the login ID and password, click the next button, then click on this icon. This is for Google Apps. and then select the their downside, scroll it down, and you will get the Google Docs app. So click on this icon, Docs icon. So when you will click on the Docs icon, Google Docs screen will appear on the web page. So here you will get a plus icon for creating a new document, and it will open the interface like MS Word, and there you can type the document, and it will show you various menus and formatting options for editing the document, and you can type the document here. If you want to rename the document, just click on the file option, then rename is there, type the new name for the document like cloud computing is written here, then press the enter key. So it will change the name of the document. If you want to share the file with someone, just you can click the open the document, then here you have the share button, and after clicking the share button you need to type the email ID of the person with whom you want to share this document, and then click the send button. So the file will be shared with the person whose email ID is written in this box. Then you have share a link to anyone. You can get the link, that is shareable link of the document, and you can share that link with anyone using WhatsApp or any other platform. Here is the sign out from the Google Docs. After your work is over in the Google Drive, you can click on the email ID here and click on the sign out button to uh, disappear from the web browser. Then you have the files that you store in the Google Drive, how you can view the files. And here I want to tell Google Drive is developed by the Google. So with the help of Google Drive, you can access the files anywhere in the world. So Google Drive gives you the 15 GB data or online storage free of cost. So where you can keep your files, folders and everything. So how to open Google Drive? Same steps are there. Firstly, you need to sign in, or you need a Google Drive app, and this app is available in mostly Android phones, and you can open that app to access the files in the Google Drive. So same steps are given. After login, you click on the Google Apps, then click on the Drive icon. It will open the Google Drive, and all your files which are saved online, they will appear in the Google Drive page. And here is the update your knowledge point. And Google was founded by the Larry Page and Sergey Brin in 1996. So these were the topics in this chapter. I hope you have understood all the topics very well. So that's all about cloud computing, and thanks for watching this video.